Hello, everyone, and welcome to another live. And bear with me for a minute while I get my channel stuff set up. We're doing a blood moon, and as it says, we're doing it in a cage. That's not the. I didn't want that. Want that. Did this. Did that. Get rid of live reactions. Save. And we're gonna have a little fun. Uh, Apparently, I have an excellent connection on YouTube. Let's see how we're going over on Kick. We're up on Kick. All right. Come on. Nope, nope, nope. Come on. Dicky, off me. Thank you. And we're up on Twitch. So, let's start this. I'm doing good, Myra. Long time no see. We're going to lock ourselves in a cage and fight some zombies. This is going to go so bad. Hopefully not. I'm hoping it doesn't go bad, honestly. I've got money, and not money. I've got ammo. I think I've got money for ammo. And we got a couple of hours in this game world before it kicks off. So we got about I think about 25, 30 minutes before the blood moon actually starts. We're loading in now. I was playing last night and I stopped before the blood moon started. Give me a second. I'm gonna mute and blow my nose so you guys can hear me properly. Well, I'm glad you're okay, Myra. It can get rough, as I said, and I've said it a few times, where, a lot of us have been through it before. So if you ever need anybody to talk to, other than, like, I do suggest, if you're having a real bad time, talk to a professional, talk to your parents, talk to people that can get you immediate assistance where you're at. There are hotlines you can call, but, coming in and saying hello in Discord chats, or even just messaging through the YouTube channels. Sorry, I'm a little verklempt. I just got done eating and I had spicy food, so. I am not letting people from Twitch interact with my game. No. I don't know what that means, but no. Uh, I don't know what they can do. I don't want to know what they can do. I am not having some Twitch, like, I don't know what they call them, like some Twitch stream follower screwing with my frickin' no. This is always the longest part, loading into the world. Does give me a chance to chat with you guys, though. Oh, we're initializing. We're loading terrain. We're loading the biomes. You stop chewing your footy. Stop chewing your foot. See, I don't use a shock collar. Simple tap on the shoulder lets them know to stop doing stuff. I also don't make them stay for 4 hours plus. God, I wish they would. But no, this one hops up and down so much. Dickie, stop chewing your foot. Let me see your paw. You got something on your foot? No, are you just chewing? You got fleas again, I think, maybe? Maybe you need a flea pill? Alright, yeah, it's 10 a.m., so we got some time. Oh my god, I'm getting dizzy. Wow, the motion blur sometimes is just wicked. Okay, what do we got for ammo supplies? I got a lot. I'm gonna need more ammo. Lots more ammo. Um. Um. Okay. I'm pretty sure. What I'm looking for, I'm pretty sure we have a couple of. Wait, what am I doing? Okay. That's water. Oh God, I'm so sorry to hear that. That sucks. That can wreck you. I'm not even gonna play on that. That can wreck you. Well, I'm glad you're feeling a little more at least communicative. I can't say the pain ever goes away, but it does get easier to carry. The pain never fades. It just gets easier to carry. Oh, come here, you bastard! I will pump a freaking cap in your ass so fast. Fucking hate you. Some bullshit. I hate those guys. They're a new zombie, by the way. That's a new plague carrier zombie. Little buddy flew and hopped to the forest, grabbing all the chipmunks and on ahead. I'm gonna pop you. My dad would be mad at me. Lead the target. Oof, Beggy. He would have come after me. I hate saying that. I mean, it's just a coyote. Unlike like a snake, I can outrun. Those little things you can't out. The coyotes on foot, you can't outrun them. They just come at you and they hit you from behind. I prefer not to kill them, but okay. Now matter that. My senior year of high school, I know I've talked about this before, but we had a car, like an accident among our classmates that just devastated us. A young lady that I know since kindergarten, actually probably before that, she was killed, and should have never been in the situation, should have never been in the car, and I will forever be pissed off about it, because the young lady in question died. She was going to ask me to prom, and I had no clue. I had no clue that she had a crush on me. I had a crush on her, and never really did anything about it. And it is one of the worst things I think about. Do not let them open their farkin' mouths. Yeah, death because of a car accident, that can really mess you up for a while. It's something that's so mundane when it all comes down to it. It's I mean, cars are such a, like, something you use on a daily basis in a lot of cases, and it just one bad day, all it takes. Takes just one bad day, one idiot driver, one bad circumstance. I'm out here running around in the heat. Should have grabbed my little scooter. I don't care. Using the aloe, you could get. It should boost your. Using aloe vera should boost your heat resistance. It's a natural. It's part. It's a basic for suntan lotion. My nose is itching super bad right now in the middle of all this. Well, as I said, Myra, it's not that it gets any easier. As I said, I can barely think about without like getting tongue-tied, getting choked up, getting angry about that girl's death from 1992. So I was 17. That was 33 years ago, and I still get angry about it.
Afternoon. Are you in need of
Because it was a
parts, tools,
stupid
or a new
accident. It was
vehicle?
a stupid thing to happen, and it could have been
Saddle my
avoided.
carburetor.
But I mean, I'm not sure if it could have been avoided with your friend. I don't want to make any claims. It's different situations, but I can understand the frustration of it all and the anger and the stress and.
I might have some more of those in the back room if you're interested.
Right now, I'm gonna rip you off, mister. Oh, that's good. It gets easier to carry. It doesn't ever go away. It's the best thing I can say. You learn to you learn to adjust to the weight of it.
Why don't you take a look for yourself?
You're kidding. He has no ammo.
That's a good choice you made right there.
Okay, now they run our ass back. Oh, I ain't going there. I can understand that one as well. We had a person in our school who the kid was a freaking he was a ghoul. He's what like EMT first responders call ghoul. He became junior EMT just so he could go to car crashes, just so he could see wrecks, just so he could see dead bodies. Kid was a ghoul. And I hate. I to this day. I don't care. The kid was an asshole. Was not on duty. Had no reason to be there. Was doing nothing but getting in the way of people. Wasn't supposed to be on site. He was. We all had just left school. It was a car accident right after school had gotten out. He was not on duty. He was not even supposed to be training. He was not a full EMT. He was a freaking junior EMT because he was under 18. He's volunteer junior. I don't know what they call him nowadays, but he was not supposed to be on scene, and he went because he heard it over a scanner, which he illegally had. He had a police scanner in his car, which was illegal. All so he could go and flash his EMT credentials just so he could see. The kid was I'm morbid. I got some issues. But I don't want to see a car crash. I don't want to see dead bodies. Especially dead bodies of a friend. And two of the girls were supposed to be his friends. And he went and he's like, oh my god, her face was peeled clean off. Dude, nobody wanted to hear that. We're mourning, you knew these girls for 3 years. Some of us knew them for like most of their lives. I knew one of the girls I'd known her since we were 4 years old. We started in preschool, Sunday school knowing each other. Her name was Melanie Bergowski. I'd known her since she was 4. I knew the other girl. She was a Sunday school student of mine. I had her in fucking Sunday school until a year before. Until her and a couple of the other girls, they just stopped going until we didn't have somebody to do our we didn't have somebody that the Presbyterian Church considered to be qualified to do the classes for joining the church. So we had to wait, and she was one of the girls who was like, I'm 16, I'm not going to keep going to Sunday school at 16 when I should be allowed to join the church by now. And so she basically said, told her parents, I'm not going back. So that year she had stopped coming to Sunday school. She was a sophomore. She was a sophomore. We were seniors. But I'd known that girl since she was 5 years old. And this mother, I'm as I said, Myra, it's not. It will get easier to carry, but the anger, the frustration, the angst, the anxiety, all that, it's never gonna go away. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not gonna go away. It will get easier to carry. I can talk about it now, and yes, I get angry. I get pissed off. But I get pissed off at the person that should not have been driving. She should never have been driving. She had a revoked student driver's license. She had a student driver's ID, and it was revoked. She was not even supposed to be driving the car. They weren't even supposed, Melanie was her friend, they were seniors, she's 17, whatever. But the other girl wasn't even supposed to be hanging out with him because, the girl that was driving was the daughter of a born-again Christian music guy who, I don't know why, but he switched from being, he was an agent for music for bands. And he, even though it was Christian rock bands that he did, there was still some, I guess shenanigans that went on, or maybe he had a born-again Christian thing happen to him. I don't know the reason why. I don't care. All I know is his daughter was a borderline degenerate. She did drugs, did all the stuff that a good Christian girl shouldn't do. And he's a born-again Christian youth rock band agent, and his daughter is a freaking hoe. I hate using that term, but that's the way she portrayed herself. She portrayed herself that way. She was not like, you know, she was a very funny girl. She was that not ugly but not over the top attractive girl that got by on her personality. She made people laugh, usually at the expense of somebody else. She wasn't a mean girl, but she was not a nice girl. She had problems. Most of them probably stemming from the fact that her dad did a lot of rock tours and was barely home half the damn time. And her mom wasn't really there either. You twat. I hate you. I freaking... No! No! Shut up! I ain't having it. Blood Moon's starting in a bit, and I ain't doing it. Wasting my ammo. You too. And double tap her because I ain't taking no chances. Shut up! Bad Darkkthought. Good Darkkthought. Oh, come on! I'm gonna get mauled before I can even get in the damn damn cage. Twitchy, I ain't got time for you. For you. At least she doesn't call the plague idiots. Because that would be annoying. I'm sure they would show up if there were any in the area. Okay, let's get our things in order. Okay. But yeah, the girl that caused the accident, because she was racing along roads, they weren't straight roads. She was racing in a car that she barely knew how to drive. And it was a horrible thing. But two people died for stupidity. For stupidity. Pure and simple. Don't care. Don't have sympathy for the one who's driving. She died of her own stupidity. Two girls died because they wanted to be cool and were hanging with their friend who, like, from what I understand, convinced them to get in the car. Even though she wasn't supposed to be driving, her student driver's license was revoked. She wasn't even supposed to have the car. She'd taken the car without permission. She was driving it without permission. There's a whole cluster of a clusterfuck of reasons why that should not. Believe me, I fully understand wanting to smack the crap out of people because they continue to talk about it, or they talk about they bring it up in uncomfortable situations. And I forgot to repair this after the last one. Crap. Okay, let's just get what we can repaired, hopefully. We're not not going to get her ass handed to us too badly. And yes, I've got this weird-ass pyramidic... If any of you guys remember, like, one of my previous runs of this game, you'll recognize the style I developed. This weirdly effective pyramid. I still have no clue why this works so well. Yeah, the kid who was basically a ghoul, he actually got sent home, like, removed from the school for his own protection. Ah, scheisse. Because he was in school discussing the details of what the girls looked like a moron. And was surprised when, like, a number of people wanted to beat the living hell out of him. Because you're a freaking ghoul. You know, some of us just lost people we knew for like 13, 14 years of our lives. And you're talking about how epic the blood spray was. Like, dude, you're a freaking ghoul. You don't deserve to be in normal human, like, not society, but normal human contact. I'm bad. My freaking gamer tag's Darkkthought, for God's sake. I'm bad. But even I know what he was doing was massively wrong. It's also when people wanted to beat the living hell out of him. Because I had been told the day of the girl's funeral by one of her other friends. By the way, I don't know if you know this, but she was about to ask you to prom. And it killed me. I met one other person in my life who I could say she would have, like I would have, like, dated, been with, like, married, I don't know. But if it had ever happened, there is a good chance that this girl would probably be my wife, or at least an ex-wife. She'd be my first ex-wife, I don't know. Or at least a major relationship in my life. And I'll never know now because of stupidity. Because of one dumbass driver who convinced her friends to get in a car with her when she shouldn't have even been behind the wheel. And she decided to go racing somebody on a windy road after it had rained in the fall. It would have been right around this time I think the girl, the first, I can remember I remember the name of the girl who was driving. I remember her first name was Dawn. And I don't remember the name of the other girl who died. I'd have to look it up because I barely, like, I knew her, but not like, it's not like we were in classes together. I taught her at Sunday school for a year. I knew her growing up, but it's like knowing somebody 2 grades down in like an area. You know, oh, I know her. I saw her around school. I wasn't in her class. think my sister knew her from dance classes. So guys, the premise is we hang out in here. They can't reach us too well through the bars, so we can hold out. I don't know what I've never watched. Sorry, my nose is itchy as hell. I've never watched a YouTube stream or video of somebody doing the blood moon. So I don't know how other players do this. I just, I just come up with ways to keep myself like removed and just wing it. It works for me. Ah, dang it. I tabbed off and back in. But Myra, you are allowed to be angry at somebody commenting about the death. If they're doing it in a dumb way. Just don't do anything drastic. Don't do what we were planning to do, which was beat the ever-living hell out of that one kid. I'm actually glad we didn't have social media during the 90s, because I think half my class there would have been like a beating to end all beatings of that kid if because he's a kind of morbid troll who would have like taken photos and posted them on his Facebook or Instagram or whatever, now TikTok, and been surprised when people wanted to kill him or kick his ass severely. Just the lack of the lack of respect. Well, that's good. I mean, at least talk to somebody. Let them, express your. Don't hold it in. The rage you're hearing from me is like decades of holding in, because you're brought up. Yeah, I was brought up. Being angry is okay. Just don't show it, because it'll make people uncomfortable around you. And I'm pretty much at the fuck that mentality now. It's about to kick off. It's about to get very loud, guys. I do pre-apologize. Which way are they coming from first? That way. And all I do is sit back and shoot, shoot, shoot. No, 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 no. Shut you. Never good to get a policeman right off the bat. Oh, ammo. trying to conserve ammo. I did this the last time. I had over 780 rounds of ammo for the AK, and I used them all. What I eventually want to do, guys, hey, I'm talking to my cat. So what I eventually want to do is I'm going to cut down into this so I have a stairwell going down so I don't have to keep ripping out a wall every time I want to go in and out of this thing. Hey, Historical. I don't know if it's a new method. I usually do the bridge. If you guys were, like, people who've watched for a while remember when me and Deathstroke built essentially a pyramid. It was back when I ran a server for 7 Days to Die. And we built a pyramid out in the middle of the desert. Where we had, like, a pretty good view distance. And I literally dug where, like, I'm talking here. We were, like, me and Death were essentially locking ourselves into the top of the pyramid. And it was a step pyramid that they had to come up the sides of to get at us. It was bad. It was interesting, but it got bad. But my eventual plan is to dig, because this is built right on the edge of my controlled territory. Great. Being on the edge of my controlled territory, I can dig up from below, and tunnel up. I want to build a stairwell down into the base of this thing. And that way I don't have to keep ripping out a set of parts to get in and out. That was kind of the original plan for the, when I built the pyramid, the idea was I was going to build a base inside the pyramid, but it quickly devolved. And that was the original plan. Where are you? Come here, sir. Myra, the only thing I can suggest is escaping. Tell yourself, because what it is, your brain's probably focusing on the stress. tell yourself a story, something that can't be turned into a nightmare, that has nothing to do with the stress. Disassociate your mind from any of your problems that you're currently dealing with by telling yourself a fantasy story or something that can't turn into a nightmare. Is the best way to go with it. I have to do the same thing because I have borderline nightmares from stress and anxiety. So every night before I go to sleep, even now, 30 years after I got taught how to do it, I end up telling myself some kind of story about, like, finding $1 million and I don't know. I just tell myself a bunch of fantasies, like stuff that, like, not unrealistic, but it cures all my problems instead of, like, exasperating it. Hey! Cut it out. Yeah, if you can distract your subconscious from focusing on the stress and it's a way, at least during the nighttime. It's not something you want to do during the regular daytime, but for when you're trying to sleep, removing your brain from the stress, tricking your subconscious into focusing on something else. Because what it is in the back of your head, your brain's already pulling up all the anger and stress and frustration, and so if you can trick all your subconscious into focusing on, and it's a weird thing, your brain will focus on the last thing you think about. So if you're thinking about, hey, I just, like, walking around, walking down the street, I found $1 million, and then, like, you getting that million, like, getting to keep $1 million, and just tell yourself a story about getting to keep $1 million you found. Like going off and doing stuff, or getting a car, or a house. Because I don't care what anybody says, money buys happiness. And when people say money doesn't buy happiness, they're people without money problems. Because I got 99 problems, and money can cure most of them. Oh, that's not good. We're going for crispy critters. I'm sorry. The Molotov is Hey! Come back. Oh my god, it's just so monotonous after a while, but... The flashlight's so much better on the pistol than it is on the shotgun. I just shot him in the knee! Dude, get off my ball. The Weasley twins here. Okay. Now I just gotta cut my way out and pray no screamers come along. See, this is why I want to dig up from the base and put a stairwell in. I'll turn the entire exterior into steel. Or iron, or whatever, you know, like the next step up. That way, if they blow blow this cage, blow into the cage, because eventually they're gonna be able to do it. I can just go down the stairwell, and I'll put like 15, 20 airlock steel doors from like at strategic choke points, and I'll maybe finally learn how to use the shotgun traps. Because I've never actually utilized the shotgun traps. That's actually an idea. I've never used the shotgun traps. Never. I've been playing for several years. Got how many hours? Library. Come on. I've got 1,713.3 hours in the game, and I've never once set up electrical traps. Just never did it. Always kind of meant to, but the electric system, never really cared for it, honestly. Let's get these bags. Depot our poop. Depot our stuff. Oh, we're gonna scrap that. I'm actually glad I didn't have to use most of my ammo. Usually when I'm doing these, I end up like going heavy into the ammo and also repeatedly repairing guns and stuff. Reminds me. Get up here before kick. Come on up. Come on up. No. I meant to fix the dirt. Man, why they gotta be mean and break stuff? But like, why do I have to repair dirt? It's dirt. I shouldn't have to repair dirt. Oh wait. Did they? Just wasted steel. I am never going to make the rocket launcher. I'm only repairing them so I can sell them for the full price. Alright, let's go get our drop. Then we'll go do the clear and retrieve. Hey, Syndicate. You know the biggest change to 7 Days to Die that pisses me off the most? Is I bought this game when it came out, and originally you could make clothing that reduced the heat effect. And now they make you pay for DLC costumes. They're not like, it's not like I can acquire. It's like in other games you can at least acquire them in the game somehow. Damn it! Damn it! Dead out. They don't do events. I mean, the game is static. I mean, the only event is the blood moon. Like, they don't do any kind of thing to make it worth the, like, make me want to get the DLC, not just, oh yeah, we've cranked up the side effect for zones, the different zones, and you gotta spend $10 to get one costume. Not $10 for all three, $10 for one costume. And it don't even look good. And they're DLC, and they're $10 a pop. It's like this is stuff you used to be able to make in game. You can make the Nomad armor and go into the nuclear, like the radiation zone, and not be infected by the rads. Now you've got 2.5 minutes before you start to die. And oh yeah, you can make this stuff you inject or eat, or drink. Inject or drink, and you're good for 5 minutes. You get an extra, make it worthwhile. Make it 10, 15 minutes, not 5. Make it worth something. Make it. I don't get game designers sometimes, I know it's not the game designer. It's it's bean counters. They aren't like, oh yeah, the money ain't there. We just dropped it as an official release now. This is the full version. We're not doing anything new with it. It only took them 10 years apparently. I've been playing for 2.5, 3. It's like Ark Ark version 2's been like in production forever. It's almost as bad as GTA 6. But yes, once Ark comes out for, Ark 2 comes out, I will get it. And no, the current Ark is not Ark 2. It is a dialed down graphics version of the original Ark. It's just not Ark Survival Evolved. It's Ark whatever, and it's not a second version of Ark Survival Evolved. It's Ark Survival Evolved Lite, so that it could be played on PlayStation, and then they made it cross-console, so that you could play with your console and PC friends could play on the same server together. Because for years you couldn't. For years you played PC, and it was Epic and Steam only, and then it was Xbox, PC only, and the commands were jacked up. And then they came out with this Arc Lite, whatever it's like, the Arc, whatever it is. And I ain't paying for the same game I already own for a lesser version, for a more cartoony looking version. But anyways, how you guys all doing? I know I've been talking to Myra for a little bit about stuff, but... And again, as I said to Myra, like... all you guys, don't forget, we're here to chat with you. We may not be able to chat directly all the time, but, you know... reach out to the community. Oh! That was almost a bad day. That was almost a very bad day. Lay back down. Hey! You cheated! You're not supposed to come back the other way. These guys are a lot more aggro. Usually you have to actively go into the room before they aggro on you. I'm gonna shoot him in the booty. What does that mean? Was I being mean by shooting him in the ass first? Right in the keister. too perfect. Oh shit. Oh, shit. Yeah. I hate that this is an achievement. That's a new one on me. I've never seen them actually put it in the back of a car. Never mind. Oh shit. Where the frick did they drop that thing? Board was much stronger than it really should have been. Yippee. I'm not looking forward to the next part. I have to go downstairs. Okay, there's a lot of tubbies down here. You got one bathroom and this much. There's a lot of tubbies down here for this much space. Just saying. There's a real tight quarters down here. 3 beds and that many, like, fat man. Jeez. No wonder they try to dig their way back. Oh wow, they don't even give you any of the open thing. Jesus. Oh, they left me the coffee maker. Oh, I can make a rank 6 wrench. Woo. I think I got everything. I almost left stuff behind. Oh my god. Oh. The map is a little better. I like the map stuff. Like the military bases are the same, but things like there is now a underground bunker. That's pretty cool. Maybe worth finding it as a player and grabbing it and using it instead of making my own. But at the same time, I like making my own bunkers. Gives me a sense of completion, or at least making my own safe spot, digging my own thing, and making my own base without using their stuff always feels a little better than like grabbing one of these houses and remodeling it or just, you know. But if you just, by the way, guys, any of you guys who want to play, let me know. We're contemplating reopening a 7 Days to Die server. Now that Battery is back, he's got his computer replaced. I'm gonna try to talk him to coming and playing. Well, I'm gonna try to talk him to coming and playing on my server. We actually invented items just for Battery. Batteries are a real thing in my server. They're actual findable items. There's no script involved. They're just an item you can collect. Different batteries that you can find through dumpster diving, of course. Trash cans and dumpsters. But I thought it would be kind of like, as I told him, as I'm not above bribery. I will bribe him with batteries. He can actually, he can actually do stuff with the batteries too. It's not just a car battery at the mechanic shop. It's a actual functional battery. Well, not functional battery. It's a functional item. And we have 6 types. You have AAA, AA, C, D, 9-volt, and car. And they're all batteries that can be picked up, collected. Small. I never make steel brat and knuckles. This is all the stuff we're gonna sell. But yeah, but it's honestly, and doing it for him, it was like, it took me like under 6 hours to create him and make him functional, and make him something that can be found in game. And I don't, it's the one, it's like I said to him, I was like, this is the kind of stuff I wish some other servers would do for their players. You know, we knew a week ahead of time that battery's coming back, and I worked on it. I brainstormed a couple of ideas what to do for him, other than letting him be our mayor, which is still a thing. Yes, I'm trying to get Nate Bouteille as the mayor of Zoned Out Roleplay City. Now here's the thing, it's just the city, so, because the governor runs the entire thing, because you can't have the mayor running everything is too much power. So I came up with the where the governor runs, like, is the admin, the owner, me, and a mayor is like the person we put in charge for player interaction and, you know, keeping the players happy or coming up with stuff, and if he wants to do it, he can do it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. That's up to him. I mean, he can be mayor, he can be chief of police, he can be, head of VMS. I don't care. I just want him to play on the server because I miss playing with Battery. Yes, I know I could go play with him on Redline, but I made a decision not to go back to Redline, and for reasons. He also plays in the earlier
If you
afternoons,
want
and I
some...
don't.
Now that you did the job, I guess you ain't that damn bad after all.
It's hard to, like today he was actually in his Discord chat, and I'm like, I'm working, I can't hang with him.
You got money this time, or you just here to piss me off?
Oh, I got money, but I'm still gonna piss you off. We're not selling that. I want to, but we're not going to. Handgun. Well, actually, wait. You guys are jerks.
Shit, man. I
Shut up,
treat
you.
you that good, and you don't even fucking tip me.
Blah, 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 blah. I need more forged heads.
Flash some cash or get lost.
I'll take him because I'm trying to get to this.
All that gawking at goods, and that's all you buy?
Yes, because you're a dick. I'm going to your cousins. Where's the other wrecked? If I can get there before they close. We're going off-road, boys and girls. Young peoples of all generations. You know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling. Right. Okay. That actually unsettled my gut a little. Make a crucible now. I don't have to buy one.
It was a good evening in my shop, my rules. You follow or you fuck off. Thank you very much, and now you can go fuck yourself.
Got book 7, I need 2, 3, and 5. I need sniper 2, 3, and 5 as well.
You know the drill, asshole.
Yeah, we shoot you in the face as soon as we're done working, because you're a jerk! That's why we're making our own. 15,000 call. Got any mushrooms? They got super corn.
Well, how about you browse your ass right out of my store?
Alright, chat. Clear zombies for the Ari. Oh, we're gonna do this one. Because this one's kinda...
I got just the job. Don't just stand there with your thumb up your ass.
That one's a
Get
crap
the
your
job
pants.
done.
That one's a crap your pants. That's crap your pants. Trying to how to put it. A mission. It's a mission. It's a crap your pants mission. So we're gonna do it, but first we're gonna go and we're gonna earn some. We're gonna make some stuff before we do it. We're gonna make some steel so I can get a motorskickle. The only thing I need for the motorskickle is steel. So we can get around a little quicker. I might even be able to build a car. I do not understand the logic of the roads. And remember, the old rule still applies. Cop car, big wolf, and mutated bear. We only stop for them. Everything else is secondary. I don't know what that was about, but okay. Just gonna beat us into the air because we hit a little bump. What's just horrible, guys, is we barely uncovered this map. There is so much more of this map. gonna take a break once I get back to base, unpack, and start making steel so that we can make better weapons, better tools. I can make the tac rifle, which is just an AR. Yeah, you can't see him over to my right, but my older dog's just sitting there staring at me. Usually that means he wants to go, but he's not in the absolute like panic need to go yet. Ah, I forgot to sell the gold. I know. You will give me 1 minute. I must get myself settled, situated, and make sure I'm not going to get murdered while I'm away from the computer. Okay. We're going to leave this running for a minute while I go use the bathroom and let the dogs out. And then we'll look and see what new toys we can make. Because we're going to make a crucible. Oh. and get to making steel, which means motor skickles and Jeep Cherokee truck things. That's the way I think it looks. It looks like a Jeep Cherokee to me, or maybe a Ford Bronco, an old 80s and 90s style Ford Bronco. Okay. What's the news, chat? Is there anything screaming? No monsters running in? You enjoying the chair stream? Oh, come on. I hate this chair. Yeah, I hear it. Alright. Come on up. See how I was saying about digging up? This right here is the back of my base. I'll show you. It's really annoying. That's why I turn it off. Okay, this is why I turn it off because of this. Because it gets blinky as crap and frustrating. It causes epilepsy. I don't need to have an epileptic seizure. But it's the back end of my base. And what I can do it's gonna take 5 minutes, alright. Let's check our stats. Vehiculars. We can make a motorcycle. Can't make the 4x4 yet. But we can make the motorcycle. What about the guns? I'm at with guns. Okay, repair tools. I can make a nail gun. That's cool. Alright, I can make a wrench level 6. I can't make a ratchet yet. And no ugga dugga. Handgun. Oh, I can make an SMG. Desert Vulture is still locked out. 44 Vulture is still locked out for me. Make the Pumpy rank 4 or 3. I can make a lever action 3. I already got a 2. I'm gonna leave it at that for a while. A sniper, I can wait. Machine gun, I can make a tac rifle. Just need the parts. Just need the iron and steel. Just need the steel. We're gonna focus on the motorcycle first. Because I'm fairly positive I got enough parts for that. So let's... Okay, handlebars. Okay, I need 7, 4. I can make this. I've got some forged steel. Don't need duct tape. Bars crafted. Motorcycle chassis, track. Let's do some more digging while we're waiting. Actually, while we're waiting, oh god, that's bright. We're gonna use it. Come on. Good. The crap happened there? So I got a door there that locks. Crucible! Yay! Yay! Forge steel. Just make 50. I said I gave it the office. What I also might decide to do, I don't know why I'm gonna stupidly do it, but I want to build like a watchtower here. Little bunny foo went hopping through the forest, grabbing all the chipmunks and on the head. Damn it. Little bunny foo went hopping through the forest, grabbing all the chipmunks and on the head. Damn it. Gotta let my stamina regrow. But yeah, I want to build a tower there, like a watchtower similar to my big thing, and put it so that I can camp the zombies. Am I wrong for wanting to camp the zombies? I don't think so. A lot more. 50. bad is I think I can make myself better armor. Actually, I'm positive I can make better armor. You do get the gear. You gotta... Just gotta go get some oil shale. And mushrooms. Let's go get some desert gear. I need oil shale anyways, because I need gas. I know there was a freaking oil shale thing close to my base. Where was it? Here it is. It's not all that fantastic. I need an actual deposit. Uh-oh. Yeah, friend. Damn, I'm in this jackpot with this. Three yellow bags? It's lead. When you want it, you can't find it. When you don't need it, or can't mine it, or can't use it, or refine it, you can't get away from it. Always a way for all the different freaking... Bingo. Got a few items in the craft desert gear outfit. All I'm trying to do is get out of the... Now I remember why I thought there was shale close by, because I had the base further down and not higher, not this high up in the mountain area. First time I decided on the base, it was much further down the... Fuck you. See, you fucking turkey vulture. call bullshit on some of these misses. I know I cleanly clipped him at least 3 times. But they're going, oh, no, you know, pixels. Lick my pixels. That's... No, I have no clue what I'm saying. It's just being vulgar. We're making a motorcycle. Can you see me tapping my feet? No, you cannot see me tapping my feet together. Excitement to build a motorcycle. Sell it, sell it. I don't know which one of these I can actually put on a... Got an extra sets of rounds now. 8 minutes. The fact that it takes like 10 minutes to build an assault rifle and only 2.5 minutes to build a motorcycle is kind of scary. Not gonna even gonna fudge on that. That's kind of that's. I'm not sure if I want to ride the motorcycle now. Oh, geez, the fact that it takes longer to make the assault rifle than it does to make a motorcycle is kind of unsettling. I don't know, pumpkin bread or pumpkin pie? I like pumpkin bread better. I was talking about this on my friend, like telling my friends this, on I need water. On Facebook, they posted a photo of making chocolate chip cookies for something. I said, you know, that's one thing I want to do more of this winter is I'm gonna bake. I feel I'm in a more in a stabler mood. If that makes any sense. Uh, with regards to things like, okay, these are edibles. So is that pasta, tuna. I think I need. Do I don't have any chili? No, I have no chili. Boo. I'm gonna sell these. The miso I'll keep, because that's food. Even though in the real world, I won't even touch a hot dog, let alone, like, you know, eat a chili dog. Okay, so let's work on this a little more. What I'm doing here is basically just cutting the face of the wall, or the mountain off. I really wish there was such a thing as like, you can make a bulldozer or an excavator. I'd even take, like, where you lose a large portion of the soil just to have the faster. Because not gonna lie, in stream I don't like to subject people to the of the using the chainsaw and the drill, the excavating drill. They're very loud. They're very annoying, but they're very effective. And yes, I'm just killing time, guys. Because if I go and try to do this dungeon, excuse me a sec. Oh, it's still playing. Okay. If I go to this dungeon, I'm going to be very, very, very unhappy. Stop scratching. Come on. Go on a ramble. We got about 5 minutes before everything's done that we can make right away. trying to see if I can outrun it to the ground. I don't think I will. No. These used to make a noise. They used to make a ping, ping. As you got closer, you could hear it. I don't know why they took that out, because it also dragged zombies, which I thought was kind of cool. It made it, you know, you had to take a bit of an effort. And that freaking chicken. You know, there's a chance that you'd have to fight off zombies to, you know, because it would attract them all. That was a while ago, though. Now I think about it, it was early. It's these down times where I almost wish for a screamer to show up. Just to have something to do. Beyond digging, beyond cutting into stuff or trying to, you know, scrape together enough resources or enough coin to buy something. You know what? I'm gonna sell that. So. We have an assault rifle. Kind of disappointed I couldn't use the time-taking scope. Motor skickle. I didn't even plan on doing this today. Planned to do the Blood Moon. Maybe a couple of missions. Had not planned on making a bunch of weapons or tools. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday! Oh, wait. Damn it. I both love it and hate it. Oh, I forgot I had this. Let's go get some secret treasure. Let's go get some treasure. And it's Stefan's. Even more appropriate. Actually, we're going to stop off here first and sell our crap. Make space. Also to buy more gas. I know, I should make
Afternoon. If let's get this over with.
Hush, you. Bugs me that he doesn't have a torque wrench.
You
Okay.
cheap-ass son of a bitch.
Oh, suck
That's
it.
all you're gonna buy?
Yes! Shut up! Rat bastard. $10 points. Oh god, it's in the frozen zone. It's gonna suck some butt. about to hate this so much. Yes, that's Bigfoot. Boy, Yeti. Or mutant wolfman, I don't know. This is when I wish I made steel tools. You stay over there, Yogi. Guess I'm freezing to death. Are you kidding me? All I can do is keep popping the meds. Cannot believe that being... Okay, we're safe from the storm. And I'm apparently deep enough now that I'm not going to freeze to death. See, we're just going to hang here for a minute. Because holy crap on a cracker, that's ridiculous. Ooh, we got some diamonds. Snow. AP rounds. So we got one thing worth selling. We're just gonna chill. Literally. Stop scratching. Get up here, come on. We're gonna take note. Let's see, there's a sneak better at night. 2. We're just gonna hang here for a little minute. We're gonna sit here, wait out the storm, eat our whoppers. Shit. Don't come down here, mister. I don't want to shoot you. I hear him out there. Don't come down here, mister. No, no, no. No, no, no. I do not want to have to kill you. I don't know if that's a bear. I don't know if that's the ice thingy or whatever they're called. What do they call those things? Uh, Frost claw. I don't know if it's a cougar. Okay, storm's over. We're going for it. That's what these things are. They're like a Yeti or a Wendigo. I'm gonna go with Wendigo. Rip. What's the rule? I have to. It's the rule. Don't do this to me, dude. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me something good. Okay. Oh, I'm headed the wrong damn way. Head north, young man. North. Or old man. Well, we know where this is now, but that's kind of a waste for us because we can't stop. Okay, we can. Oh, I forgot. I got headlights on this one. Okay. We're gonna go clear this mission. Then we're gonna call. Whoa, crapper. Sorry, lady. Shish. I have reasons. Hopefully there's still that many people watching. Thank you to the person watching on Kick other than me. And thank you to the person on Twitch watching. It's very much appreciated. Yeah, that's fine. Come on, finish. I hope everybody's enjoying watching. It's about to get very hectic. Not gonna lie. No luck. Only because I want to steal. Seriously? Who's beating up dirt? Fuck you! Goddamn birds. Piggy! This is why I like this place. Where's your buddy? Shit! Skibby. Okay, I don't want that guy coming in behind me. I hear you over here. Missing every fucking shot. It's got oil shale. Hey, how you doing? I just buried his face in the dirt. I don't need that. I can get that fucking anytime I want from the base. Don't need that either. $26. Oil fail. Look at the pretty. Okay, we're gonna go back because I want to double check, make sure, because there is. Sniff, jiggle tits. The crap? I need to dump some stuff. Okay, this is the other end of it. Oh, I don't want to jump down. And I have to. And it's about to get very hairy. Not what I meant to do. that is why I both love and hate this map. Come up. Because it is rough. Hmm. The rewards for this map, or this instance, or whatever you want to call it, are really nice. Let's come back for that. We're gonna have to come back for a large chunk of this stuff. Yeah, there's all this stuff here. And that right there is why you try to grab every bag. I'm looking for stuff I'm selling. Make it easier to organize it. Yeehaw.
It'll be a good morning when you buy. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to pay you now that you did it.
Oh.
Take a look, buy some shit, and get the hell out.
She's got books for me.
Cha-ching! Thanks, buddy.
See, I only gotta get 5 more spiders, 22 more big mamas, well, a lot of freaking mutated, a lot of cops, a lot of ferals. I haven't even hit a demolition yet, and I don't wanna. Oh, excuse me.
Didn't we agree your first job was gonna be free? Damn, this is all I can spare.
Oh. Alright, guys.
I got some shit
never-
work. Good luck.
Don't know what
You
that
better
is.
not
We're gonna
make me
find out
regret
what it
this.
is. gonna travel on home. It's about that time. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. So it's about time to take the Monchkins out for their potty break again. It's also time for me to start looking at heading to bed. Well, heading to bed. Oh yeah, maybe not heading to bed, but at least getting like set up for tomorrow and getting myself prepared. That will good. Also, I have ice cream sitting in the refrigerator, in the freezer, and I really want it. And I can't eat the ice cream while playing this game. I have orange swirl from Blue Bunny. I think it's Blue Bunny or something. It's vanilla and it's orange sherbet and vanilla ice cream, like the orange pops. We're gonna take a drive-by of the whoa, crappers. Yeah, go, yeah! Just gonna muscle on through it. See, it's really close to this guy's. It's weird. Wait. Oh, it's this place? I was gonna hit this on my own without having to do the mission. Oh no, this is one of those ones that collapses. I hate that one. If you aren't quick enough, half the base collapses. Drive by. And we found out if you can get deep enough and around a corner, you can get out of the effect of the zone. So maybe we'll go off and do that. We'll do some experimenting in the desert too, with getting shale, oil shale rock. But we are home. I forgot to sell that. This becomes the most difficult or most time-consuming part of your day after a while. Just the unpacking of all the junk. Not junk, but all the equipment you've gathered. boggy. Okay, everyone. That's gonna be the end of the stream. Hope you're enjoying watching some of these. I know I've got like a bunch of viewers, and I appreciate every single one of you. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. It depends on how I feel physically. But other than that, give me a second and breathe properly. Okay, much better. Sinuses are all clogged up for some reason. So, I hope we all had fun and enjoyed watching. What is going on here? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Join the Discord. All that stuff. So you guys knew, I probably, once October's done, I probably won't be playing 7 Days as much unless people like that we've been talking to decide, yeah, let's bring back the server. And then it'll be like a couple of days a week I'll do 7 days, a couple of days a week I'll do um, zoned out roleplay server, my 5M server. I'm trying to get Battery to come over to us for at least a day or two a week, maybe a couple days a month. I don't know. As I told him, I do not have a problem with bribing him. I made items, physical batteries that you can find in server, and they have effects that you can take advantage of. And I'm hoping Battery hears about this. If you guys follow Battery, let him know. Don't, if he's streaming Redline, do not promote my server in his Discord or his channel. It'll get him in, like, it's disrespectful as hell. And it can also get him in, like, it can get you banned from his chat. Uh, and if any of the mods for Redline see it, they can get you banned from all their Discords or yeah, and stuff. It's kind of weird. I don't get it. Prodigy doesn't give a crap about talking about other servers. They do it all the damn time. NoPixel doesn't really care either. They're big enough that they don't care. So why does it matter? Like, if your server's any good, you should be allowed to be able to talk about any server without issues. And I still believe that. I believe that for my server. If my server sucks because, like, right now my server sucks because I have no population. I need to build pop. And I can't, like, the only way I know to build pop is to literally sit in my game, in my server, day in, day out, and that gets boring, and I can only do so much. I'm trying, I'm gonna do my best to actually start doing that more, as I said. End of October, I'll probably dial back heavily on 7 Days to Die, only because I'm trying to push my 5M server. I want it to succeed. We've got really cool scripts. We've got really cool concepts for character creation and how to play on the server. We've got fucking like I went out of my way to create items for a specific player whose whole thing, his whole shtick, is eating batteries. And I made items just for him. It took me 6 hours, mostly because I kept going and looking at other stuff. The play testing of the items to get them to be functional took less than an hour. I created them I turned them into items. I added them to two or three scripts that, no, not two or three, one script that you can get them in, but I added them into a couple of other scripts for making them edibles and a drug, because that's what the other are, drug. Uh, and I don't get why other servers don't do this for people. I would do this for not every single person. Like, if you're big enough, if I really want you, and you come with me, like I said, you come to me with a great idea for a role play scenario, and I'll build shit for you. If I really like your way your character's created, and the concept, this, what you plan to do with the character, like I said, I literally made edible batteries that can be found in server by players that I think would make great roleplay scenarios, because most people aren't going to think to eat the damn things. They're just going to hold on to them, or they're going to sell them, or they're going to think they're for something else. They think they're going to be for a drug thing. They think they're going to be for this, that, and all they are is literally a prop item to bribe battery roleplay to come play on my server and be the mayor for the city. Because I think it'd be freaking hilarious for people to figure out that, hey, I really want my business to get off the ground. Go in, talk to the mayor to do a business meeting, or get a loan for a business, or government assistance to make your business. And as you walk up to the mayor and shake his hand, do an item exchange, and hand over like an 18 pack of triple A's or double A's, just an 18 stack of batteries, of freaking like a whole pack of like 109 volts or something. So that's just a little something for you, Mayor. I really appreciate any assistance you could give me getting my business to get established. Thank you so much. And and it's watching battery space like light up, him go, oh my, and just have him go, like, just be like, it'd be awesome. And each battery type is a different color. And I actually chucked the idea at Battery that, because in his live yesterday he was trying to, like, hey guys, when he came back to play Redline, and he was like, hey, you guys want me to keep going? Do you want me to change the outfit? What do you want me to do here? This, and I was thinking about it as he was live, I was building these items, and I found different. Each type of battery is a different color: blue, green, red, yellow, purple. Oh no, I didn't do purple. Blue, green, yellow, red, white and gray, and black. 6 colors. And I said it would be really funny in my server, because I had the whole super villain thing, where Battery, depending on what batteries he's been eating the most of, his costume colors are based off the batteries he's been eating, or that he eats. And literally had like each person, like all 6 of those different batteries have him have, like, I want him. I'm going to suggest it be, hey, you do what you do. You decide how you want it, but think Green Lantern Corps, or the Incredible Hulk, with the different colors and personality archetypes of the different Hulk, like Gray Hulk, Black Hulk. Yes, there is a Black Hulk. There is a Gray Hulk. There is, there's 2 Gray Hulks. One's the smart, or the criminal Hulk, and he's gray. He's a darker gray, which you could call the Black Hulk. People call it the Black Hulk. He's Joe Fix, or Joe Fixer, Fix It, something. He's literally a mobster. He's the Incredible Hulk as a Gray Hulk, or dark Gray Hulk as a mobster. Uh, It was a great storyline for a little while. There's Green Hulk. There's the Red Hulk, who's not really in the Incredible Hulk, but he's still Hulk. There's a Blue Hulk. There's a Yellow Hulk. That's which would be Abomination, and and then different personalities for different batteries. But you think about the Green Lantern Corps or the Lantern Corps. Blue, which is the really nice ones. Yellow, who's all about fear. Red, anger. Green, courage or bravery, however you want to put it. Willpower, which is just bravery. Not. It's not living with it. It's not the man with it. It's not that he doesn't have fear. It's that he faces the fear. That's the whole. That's why green and yellow oppose each other, because green opposes yellow for fear. Uh, but I would love to see him in server, like munching away on munching away, and then like go around, like put on a different colored outfit and come out. I might like I have yet to set it up, but we actually have superpowers. We have a script that gives you super strength, gives you flight, gives you power ups. I've yet to use it and mess with it to see how it works really well. And there's also other scripts I can buy eventually that give superpowers, but literally give him the ability to access the superpowers because he eats shit tons of batteries, and give it to him as an admin. I think it would be great. I think the content would be hilarious. Just like with Hitman Mike, we discussed like now we actually have a written driver's test. We have a written hunting test. We have a physical driving test where you can we have a whole thing where you can get a driver's license. Now you get your learner's permit when you take the driver's test, the written, and then you schedule a physical driving test. And we're going to do videos of basically it's the admins, me, Deathstroke, and Hitman Mike. We're going to do videos as different types of DMV, like physical driving instructors, testing people for driving, and having our characters are going to have different personality types. My character is going to be the he's going to be the hard ass, like the really, really stressed out hard ass driving instructor. Deathstroke said he's gonna try to do a character who's kind of just he's there. He's like that burned out employee for the DMV who's just there. And Hitman, because I wanted to give his since we took away his other stuff, because I gave up on those that script provider. Um, his Michael Thompson character is going to be he is actually going to give driving it I want to have driving class where you can actually sit with he'll teach like Michael Thompson, Hitman Mike, one of the best drivers in Redline, one of the best drivers in 5M that I know of. He's going to teach driving ed. So Hitman Michael Thompson is going to be a government employee, and he's going to help people learn how to drive, get past the driver's test, have driving class, and then every once in a while, when he's feeling a little too stressed out, as he's going to come out as Hitman and be driving around in souped up cars because the DMB instructors will have mechanics. We'll have permissions to be mechanics, so we can do stuff with a mechanic job. So his character will actually have legitimacy to be able to soup up cars, because of course our characters, when we do your physical driving test on the server, are going to inspect the car that you are going to be driving for the physical test. You have to provide your own car. And we are going to make sure there's no NOS, no soup stuff. It's got to be stock. It's got to be a stock car. and we're gonna like inspect it, make sure you haven't messed with the brakes, gas, like none of that stuff. We're gonna make sure like it's a clean stock car. And if we find anything that's like aftermarket, we're gonna take it. So Hitman Mike's character is going to be the guy who's got all the stuff. So it's gonna be a way for us to introduce stuff like the not the whistling diesel extremely stupid stuff like the freaking Cadillac with wagon wheels or whatever it was, but some of the more like faster, more crazier cars. And it'll tie into the whole like giving people the hey, yes, you can do this. You have to storyline it. You have to help. You have to find somebody who'll do the work for you. If you can find a mechanic who'll do the work, and it's got to be role played. You have to provide the materials. You can't just go, hey, I bought a script for the server. Here's the script. Or hey, I bought this car from Whistling Diesel or this designer. It's it has no branding on it, so we're okay there. Like that's one of the rules. I will not put a car in that has any branding on the car. And if we have to remove, if we have to have Mike, Hitman Mike, sit there and debadge a vehicle, we're gonna there's rules for bringing in lore friendly cars. So if just because you bought a lore-friendly car and want me to bring it in the server doesn't mean you get to have that lore-friendly car right off the bat. You will actually have to buy it from a dealer. You get it for it's a one of one for 6 months if that's the way you want it. But every 6 months there's a chance that that car is going to be going into the PDM because there's you can't hold it forever, and a $20 car from GTA 5 mods or some guy is not like it's not enough for me to hold it as forever as a one of one unless you're going to keep donating money to the server to keep it a one of one, which I do allow. It's like it is a payment to me to make sure that I don't have to hey, no, you paid to have it be one of one. It's a one of one. We do restrict, like, I mean, there are cars that we have that are like, if in the real world, if there's only 10 in existence, there's only going to be like 2 in server, and you aren't going to be allowed to like mass purchase them. There will be restrictions on them. Anyway, I'm rambling. You guys have a good night. I'm gonna go have my ice cream. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I might stream again tomorrow. It might be Wednesday when I stream, depending on how I feel the next couple of days. You all have a great night, good week, rest of your weekend.